Now I'm hearing that Brianna Lyston may be changing allegiance. I just have one thing to ask. Why with some mix-up? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, are you ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, what I woke up to hearing this rumor that Brianna Lyston is about to change her allegiance from Jamaica to the United States. Apparently, there was a Facebook post about this, and then we heard a few YouTubers and bloggers mention this. Now, it appears as if the motivation behind this so-called change is because she has decided not to run at the national trials. So let's talk about this for a few. Because really and truly, why was a mix up? I mean, I guess it's more exciting to write something like that than to be a little bit more honest. But I'm going to give you my opinions on this.
6. Good start for Mays. Mackenzie Long was left a little bit, but that's not unusual. Now she's coming, she's gathering. It is going to be Mackenzie Long in the middle of the track in the blue of the Rebels. Yes, she wins it. Followed by
After winning the silver medal in the women's 100-meter finals at the NCAA Championships, as you just saw, behind Mackenzie Long of Ole Miss, it was evident to many of us that Brianna Lyston was just not Brianna Lyston. First of all, she was running with a wrap around her left leg. And we had seen her with wraps and tapes all over her legs from the indoor season of 2024. So clearly there were some issues. In fact, there were a few occasions where she was supposed to turn up at the meet and we just didn't see her at the meet. So the conclusion was clearly that she's been injured. We saw her take the 100 meters at the SEC conference, winning in a new personal best of 10.91 over the 100 meters.
she gets a good start. Sears in the yellow of Tennessee, the orange of Tennessee, and she has got it under control. Kayla Jackson, though, and she pulls up.
So throughout, it was evident that, she was having a few issues, a few niggles, a few, moments of injury. Nothing serious, nothing major, but clearly compounded over a period of time could create a problem. Now, after her silver medal win at the NCAA in the women's 100 meters at the NCAA Championships, she did this interview. Now, watch the interview again if you've seen it already.
Okay.
Brianna, we finally get to catch up.
Before we start, let me just still yell. I love her so bad.
Oh,
I love her so much.
Okay. I love you. Okay, so NCAA silver, 10-8. Got a little something on your leg, but I just feel like you just worked through adversity. So talk to us about your just NCAA experience.
It's been great so far. My sophomore year has been phenomenal.
Yes.
Not much to complain about. With all the niggles and stuff, not much to complain about. I still came out here, did what I could for my team, did what I could for myself and my mental, and yeah.
I love it. Are you happy with your?
I am overjoyed, over elated. This is truly the biggest stage to compete on to me, and to come be runner up last year. I wasn't even in this event, so you gotta take your small wins, your small blessings, and just run at them.
I love it. Now you say you wasn't in this event. I'm just screwing you over just in case we could be a friend. Some hug too, but so are you liking 100 now?
Loving it.
You loving it?
I used to not like it at all because it was so technical, but I think I'm getting it together.
Yeah, I love it. Now, anything you want to share with your supporters? Jamaica, they watching.
Jamaica, I love y'all. Hope y'all love me back.
Yeah.
Americans, I love you too.
Yep.
Because y'all been supporting me. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Go Tigers always.
Yep.
Yeah.
Period. Thank you so much for stopping.
Now, at the very end of that interview, she bigged up the Jamaican fans and tell them to keep supporting her. And then she bigged up the US fans and said, thank you for supporting me, which I understand. And I suspect this might have been where all this is coming from. Now, maybe this person knows something I'm unaware of. And anything is possible. It's not impossible that she could be doing this, but it doesn't make sense logistically. So she posted this, meaning Brianna Lyston posted this to her social media pages earlier today.
Chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you not leave people business? Knows it nearby your
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. That statement, get a grip, is a very American statement. It really means be realistic. What's wrong with you? Are you nuts? It means, basically, that's what it means. Fundamentally, get a grip to reality. And of course, you notice in the post, she posted the get a grip. You don't know the color of the flag, but obviously it's a Jamaican flag because of the shape of the flag. And at the very end, of course, she does that song by my little brother, my two little brother them, Christopher and Romaine. Why not leave people business? You see her dancing, and then at the very, very end, you see her with the Jamaican flag behind her. I have no idea where this nonsense could have come from. It's obviously nonsense. The truth is, I'm not saying that financially she probably, couldn't do well with America. But she's going to do extremely well here. She's clearly going to be one of the top tier female sprinters in the world. It's not far away. She's just 19 years of age. And if I was her coach, I would tell her not to go to the national trials. Now, I understand why we are all emotional because, of course, she's the fastest Jamaican so far this year, running that 10.91. But people, did you see how she ran the 200 meters? The 200 meter semis at NCAAs? I'm going to do something on that. She made no effort. It's almost as if she just didn't care. Evidently, did you see the restraint around her left leg? Even in the interview, you saw it. In fact, the interviewer made mention of the restraint around her leg. She was clearly injured. Now, the common sense thing to do, if you have an athlete with her kind of talent, I mean, we're talking about top 5 in the world kind of talent eventually, or top 3, is the smart thing that her team and her coaching staff would tell her is don't go to the trials because you're going to further aggravate this problem. I don't think it has anything to do with her changing allegiance. But I guess that's just a nicer thing. It's a more dramatic thing to say and people will, get towards it. So in my humble opinion, it's just a rumor and it's nonsensical. And let me also say this. Suppose she is changing allegiance. It's really none of our business. Let's say she was actually doing this. We have to be frank. It's not our concern. It's not our business. I mean, it's our concern as a country, of course. But I don't see how she could possibly do that. I mean, when was the last? Who was the last Jamaican who did that? It doesn't really happen very often anymore. And most athletes did it back in the day because they thought they would get better opportunities. And that Jamaica doesn't exist anymore. So she doesn't need to do that. It's illogical. So we really need to get a grip. And we really do mix up. We just mix up and blend that. We just love the mix up. I guess it's more exciting to be mixed up. But my humble opinion, this young lady is going nowhere. Let her rest, let her relax. She's just 19 people. I mean, okay, our options are she comes, she makes a team, she severely injures herself, and it ends her career. Or we let her rest, let her recover, and next year, she's back at 100% and even better because she's improving every year. So people, we need to stop with some mix-up. We really mix up and blend that. And as she say, get a grip. The girl not gonna wear. She turn up with Jamaica forever. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings, and queens. Bless up!